Welcome to my Stop Fighting with Your Son podcast. If this is your first time here, I recorded 4 episodes especially for you to help you eliminate the fights right away and start connecting with your boy as soon as possible. Go to episodes 54 through 59. I have 4 boys of my own, and I know better than anyone how much you want to have a good relationship with your boy and all the things that can come in your way. If you are a mom of boys, I am the coach for you. Let's go.
Hey guys, how's it going? How's your summer going? I'm going to ask you that every time now, all summer long. I want to know how it's going. What are you doing? Are you doing something fun with your kids, with your family? Are you traveling? I hope you are, because why not, right? This is the time to make memories. And we are totally making memories. We've already seen lots of family from the east side, from the west side, from UK, and had some kind of just our family time. This week we're hanging around home. One of my boys is attending an acting camp, which he was totally scared to do, but he was curious about it, and now he's really happy. They're working on a play, which we're going to see on Friday. So that's exciting. And today I want to talk to you about how you can intentionally change how you're feeling with a nap. Okay? So through your life, you've probably heard sleep is very important. You need to get enough sleep to feel good, to be healthy, to have a good mood, right? We all know that because I think we've all been taught that sleep is important. And to that, I want to add a way to think about it that I like to think about. And I learned that from Abraham. Abraham taught me to use it as a tool and to change and stop the momentum that you're in. So the way that Abraham explains momentum is how you're feeling. So if you're feeling not good, whatever flavor of not good, whatever you want to call it, stressed out, tired, angry, frustrated, whatever. And if you feel it very strongly and whatever you do doesn't change that and doesn't make it better, we would call them that like a strong momentum. So you can't really intentionally stop it. Whatever you do just makes it stronger, right? You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes in the morning, if something happens and you have like a really rough start to the day, then the whole day something terrible, something like bumpy happens, right? You have a bumpy day. And so that would be like that momentum, attracting similar experiences to your life, to your day. So if you're wake up and you're feeling frustrated, then you would attract more frustrating moments on and on and on, creating that momentum stronger and stronger and stronger until the next morning when you would have slept and you would start out with a new momentum. And now you might easily have a very good day, okay? So just like that, just like you going to bed after that bad day and waking up the next morning, just like the same way, you can use a nap intentionally to interrupt a bad momentum, okay? So I use this regularly. I don't even think about it anymore if I can, right? If you're full-time at work and you can't take a nap, obviously that's not going to be useful. But on the weekend, or even if you just use it in the evening when you go to bed and you have had a terrible day, this tool, this concept that if you think about it, you think, oh, I'm just going to have a good sleep and I'm going to interrupt this bad momentum of bad feelings. That is going to help you not make it mean anything about your life, about your day, about you, right? I really love this because it gives us an option to steer the ship into a better feeling direction. To steer ourselves to feel better on purpose without making it mean anything about us, right? Because so often as moms, we worry or we feel guilty or we have tons of other flavors of emotion about our motherhood, about our day, overwhelm, anxiety. And if we make them mean something not useful about us, for example, we're terrible at this, I'm a bad mom, I'm not organized, I'm overwhelmed, I have mental health issues, I am constantly anxious, right? Then we pile and pile on top of that. That may not be as useful as, again, not making it mean anything and just saying, you know what, I'm just going to kind of stop this momentum. And tomorrow when I wake up, or after my power nap when I wake up, I'm going to interrupt this momentum. And when I wake up, I can start a new momentum. Okay, so I've mentioned that I learned this from Abraham, right? Abraham, that's what they recommend to someone they're talking to and helping. And if they see that you're just spitting out in a negative emotion and you can't stop it and everything is just happening bad and you can't get out of it, they just say, go have a nap, right? Because that interrupts that pattern and stops attracting the same feelings over and over again, okay? Another place where I've noticed it, because when I start looking around for it, I notice it everywhere, is my favorite Buddhist monk, Ajahn Brahm. He talks about it when he hosts meditation retreats. People come to him, and after about this 8th or 9th day of meditation, people come to him, or maybe after the second day, I don't remember, after a few days of meditation, brand new people, right? They come to him and they say, nothing's working, I'm too frustrated, I need to leave, like this is just, I'm done, right? And what he tells them, he says, go back to your room, have a nap, take a shower, have a cup of tea, and then come back. And then they argue with him. They say, no, I really thought about it. I'm really done. It's not working for me. I'm going to go home. And he says, go back, have a nap, have a shower, have a cup of tea, and then come back. And he says every single time they come back, they say, you were so right. I feel so much better now. Let's do it again, right? Because what they have been struggling so hard to meditate so well that they're really frustrated and exhausted from working so hard on that, right? They've exhausted themselves. And meditation happens so well when you're relaxed. And you can't relax if you're tired. So he just sends them for a nap, right? It's important. It's an important tool. I really, when you walk away from this episode, I really want you to use this as a tool to feel better on purpose, okay? And another example from my own life that I want to bring you is I was coaching my coach friend once, and she came to me and she was saying how everything feels hard, nothing's working, and just a bunch of examples of how things are going not working, of how she's struggling, she can't complete this, she can't complete that. Just kind of a bit of an overall messy. And as I kept coaching her, I asked her, what did you do the last time you experienced this? And she says, I just slept a lot. And so we both started laughing because it seemed like such an obvious answer at that moment for her, because it was as if she was realizing that she was actually just tired. She was just tired, and all her body needed was a rest. Her mind needed a rest. Because a tired mind will not think straight. It will be tired, right? And so right after that coaching session, she had a 2-hour nap, and she texted me after. She said, thank you so much for the coaching. That's exactly what I needed. And now I'm fresh and I can start fresh on my business and I can help my people and I feel like everything is great again. And this is something that came out of a coaching session, right? Because she didn't even realize that was the answer until she talked through that. And the answer wasn't anything like changing your mindset or finding a better thought or getting rid of a not useful thought. It was give your body some rest, right? So that was a great example of how sometimes the answer is simply have a nap, right? And so, and another last example I'll give you is right before this recording, I had a power nap, okay? So I did that intentionally because it wasn't that it was a negative momentum for me, but it was a tired momentum. Because I took my 3 kids today downtown to Calgary, and because they really wanted to go on a train, because we drive the car all the time. For them, it was such an exciting event to be on the train. So we took the train, we explored, we met my husband there for a little 5 minutes, and we did all the things downtown, got snacks, they played at the playground. They were so happy, and of course we were all tired, right? So, and I know every Wednesday I record a podcast, Tuesday or Wednesday. So I am so committed to helping you here, guys, that I was thinking about it all day. And yesterday I'm like, what should I talk about? And today my mind kept answering me, I don't want to talk about anything. I'm tired. I don't have anything to say. And I'm like, come on, you got something useful to say. Let's share it, right? And so I intentionally had a power nap before this to refresh my mind so that I can have better access to what it is that I want to say today, right? And I think it's such an important tool. Before thinking about this way, I really underestimated the power of sleep. And now whenever I sleep in the evening, I really look at it as a useful tool to feel better, not only physically, but mentally. And I like how it is purposeful and intentional, right? So if you can't take naps, please do intentionally. You can even tell yourself, I know you're tired. I know you don't feel good. I know you're worried. I tell this to myself as well in the evenings. I'm like, oh my gosh, of course, you sound tired. I tell myself, you're worried. You're dramatizing about the future. You think, as soon as I think things are like dramatic and terrifying and horrible and I'm worried about my boys, I know my mind is tired, so I don't take it as seriously. And I just know, okay, I need to take myself to bed, because when my mind is not tired, I'm not so gloomy. I know I can think straight, everything is good, the future is good, my boys are good, right? So I hope you guys can use this as well as your tool today and use the nighttime or nap time to reset your momentum and attract better feeling thoughts to you tomorrow or next time after your nap. Okay, guys? And I would love to hear from you how this works for you. You can always find me on my website, www.coachingnatalia.com. Go to sign up for a free mini session. We can always just catch up, or you can get some help if you're stuck. And if you want to have a great relationship with your son, I highly recommend you sign up to be coached and look at your thoughts that you're thinking about your son, because those are the thoughts that are preventing you from experiencing an amazing relationship with your son today, really. So give yourself that gift and get coached, and you can have that experience for the rest of your life. Okay, guys, well, have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.